a love and hate situation. And I think I tend to be drawn to movies that there's love and hate. Like, oh my god, I can stand him. I can stand her. She makes me want to pull out my hair.
And now for our featured presentation.
Hi guys, welcome to Conversation with the Lee Ladies. Right, so this is our third video, guys. This is a series now. Accept it, you know. So we promised you guys, was a couple months ago, that we would just do a video of sorts where we just talk about the dramas that we like, that we love to watch. So today we have 50-ish amount of dramas to tier rank. So we're going to tier rank these, and we hope that you love it, you know, and have a good time with us. So Mom, we have our noodles.
Of course, we're having a little mukbang.
It's a staple. It's a staple. We're very hungry because it's lunchtime while we're recording it.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Just a little bite up.
Oh, Lord bless this food that we're about to eat. We thank you. We appreciate you. Provide for those who have not all over the world. In Jesus' name.
Amen. I'm just a start too. And then Mommy make our pickles. Basically, cucumber and vinegar.
Right, and we put sausages in it as well.
My sister. Korean from great. Delicious. Alright, so I recorded it. Good. Alright. I'm going to start it now. So, the first drama that we are going to look at. Oh, the first one here, its name is Business Proposal. So, but before that, we need to look at our rank. So we have the goat. So from top to bottom. From top to bottom. We have the golden standard. So that's for dramas that we can watch over 10 times. Really love.
And it's like the first time we're watching it.
And we remember the plot. Most times the plot is so memorable that we can't watch it back too soon. And you'll see a few examples coming up very soon.
You can check them out. If you haven't watched any before, check them out.
Yes, and the tier under the golden standard is on rewatch. So we can rewatch it because there's nothing else better out there or nothing else as good out there. So on rewatch is like a 4 out of 5, whereas the golden standard is 5, right? And we'll have decent, which is like we feel neutral about it. It's something that just to pass the time. It wasn't bad, it wasn't top, it wasn't up there, but it was okay. And we have there's something missing here. It could have been better, right? It could have been better. It could have been more entertaining. It could have been tighter. The story could have been tighter. Could have reread a few loose ends. And we'll have the last here. And what is like? This is not what I'm used to. What is this? It's not good. It's not the normal.
The substance is not there.
Exactly, it's not the normal K-drama
formula. They're adapting the American way.
That's when we start thinking, okay,
they're watering it down.
And you'll see, because hot opinion. Yeah. A lot of Netflix shows nowadays, they're either like they're kind of cheesy, or they're just taking too much of the American vibe of things in terms of story structure, like too much skinship too early. Very soon I'll explain what that means, or I can explain it now. Skinship is like when they get too physical too early, because normally like them get physical around like episode 6 or episode 8 out of 16 episodes, episode 10 out of 20, because it's a slow burn. K-dramas are great.
Yeah, build the intimacy and everything before you jump into bed and all of those.
Because there's stages of disbelief of who is this, who are you, negligent friends. One person start like the other, more attention to each other. The guy is like, get away from her, stuff like that. So as we go along, you'll see what our top tier and what is our need some time for cook. Alright, so the first one we have here is business proposal, right? And that's on Netflix. So what do we think about it? Do we?
I love it. I love the storyline. And of course, it still have the Korean authenticity, wherein the man is kind of, I don't want to say cocky. Yeah, standoffish and cocky in a way, not knowing that, okay, the woman that you're making this proposal to, she's there to maybe trim you down, trim him down a little and make him more approachable and all of those things.
So the business proposal storyline, and the guy said to inherit the company or to be the official head of the company, his grandfather is saying that you need to marry someone. And the girl said no, she actually works at his company, but her best friend, who is a chaebol, she is currently asking her, or has been asking her to sit in for her in these blind dates. And all of them have been crazy. She's been literally putting her acting chops together in order to like sway away the guys from her and her best friend, in the sense where, and she's taking the best friend's role in that date, pretending to be her and acting crazy so they run off. But the main guy, eats up this craziness and said, okay, I'm gonna marry you. And then she's like, huh? And she realized, oh God, he's my boss. What if he finds out? So she has to like wear different makeup and style herself.
And don't forget what you're saying, but just to interject, it's not about love, to be honest.
At first.
This proposal, it has nothing to do with love.
Business. Strictly business.
Strictly business.
For the guy anyway.
For the guy anyway.
And for her, it's just terror.
Yeah. But some way, let me not go there yet. You say what you were going to say.
I have to keep it short because I got the dramas on the way. But yeah, it's pretty fun. The second lead couple kind of brought more of the romance to me, whereas the first lead couple is like being ring around. So to the point, say, okay, she works with you. How do you not recognize her?
Love and hate business.
So, but where do we put it?
Just to summarize stuff. Of course, they fell in love. They found love and all of that.
Yeah, that's correct.
As they get to know each other, they realize there's more to each other, and they find love.
Which is the formula for most K-dramas, but this was particularly funny, and yeah,
romantic comedy.
And all of these are different genres of K-drama, if you understand. So where would we put business proposal? We have decent, on rewatch. So decent mean we like, but we wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah.
So decent?
Yeah, decent.
Alright, business proposal. You're decent. Right. The next one now is, did you watch this one? A Korean Odyssey. Where this girl,
I think I flipped through, you were telling me about it, but go ahead.
So there'll be some dramas where I watch and she hasn't as it, but she skipped through, or she never get to it.
Or maybe I flipped through and decided, not for me.
So Korean Odyssey, basically it's about a woman who, she's an adult, but ever since she was a little girl, it's like some weird stuff keep happening around her, mystical stuff keep happening around her. So this creature who is, this man is a creature, but he's a form of creature wherein he's like very old, and like he protects her, but in a way he wants to like get her soul so he can just retrieve whatever happiness at the end. Cause most of these fantasy ones, they're like 1,000 years old and they just want to get one more mystical thing to happen so they can become human. But he ends up falling in love with her. They have like a literal bond that keeps them together. So forced proximity, all of that, and obviously they end up to fall in love, and his urge to capture whatever from her to get his goal attained gets lower as his love for her rises, basically. And there's other comedic elements, but it's more like fantasy. But since you didn't watch it though,
it's okay.
I think I put it at decent. I can't remember the whole story, but I gave you a little basis. So I would say decent.
I would say that after what you have described.
All right, so the next one, all right, I might skip this one because mommy haven't watched it. I didn't know they were gonna align this. It's Alchemy of the Soul. Basically, it's a historical drama where there's a school of young men where they have to learn to be mages and they basically protect the land. But there's this girl. She is a mage, alright, but she's like one of the bad ones in a way. She's like a ninja in a type of way, and she's mastered many of the skills. However, she has to be reincarnated because obviously she's being hunted by people who basically think that she's evil. She's not evil, but they think that she is. So she does the alchemy of souls to reincarnate into another person, a blind girl. But when she reincarnates into that girl, the girl is no longer blind, and she ends up being the servant of the lead guy who is being taught to become a mage and protector. And he's the underdog. His father was a great sorcerer and mage, but he made his son's ability dim down that way he would get a certain amount of power. So he has like a chosen family vibe because his father is presumably dead, and he tries to really overcome. But the girl who was reincarnated, she becomes his master and teaching him the skills he needs to survive and to become a renowned mage in his community. So a lot of things ensue, a lot of mystery unfolds, and it's a pretty nice drama.
That sounds interesting.
I actually rewatched it to watch part 2, which is not on the list.
That sounds like something that I would watch.
I think you'd like it, and it's on Netflix, and it's one of the few Netflix ones I like. I actually did rewatch this to watch the second one, which I didn't love as much, but it was okay.
So we catch it go where you think you'll put it.
So I put it on. I think I put it on rewatch because I did watch it twice, and it was okay. To one that we watched, I think you know what, Attorney Woo, right? You finish it?
I watched half of it.
Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
It is I think it's an interesting drama because to the fact that though she may be quirky in a lot of ways, you know, just to have that special thing that you are so good at doing. Because of course she's a lawyer, right? And
she has autism.
She has autism, so it is highlighted that she is keen and picking up clues, and she can read into things, and most of the time she's correct. So that helped her a lot in winning her cases. And
she, not to cut you, but so she's very intelligent, but she's like socially, she doesn't have that social aspect of her, which is a common thing among autism or I don't say disabled, but people who are on the spectrum. Right. So honestly, it does happen at times where she is
withdrawn.
Yeah, she's withdrawn, like she's unable to
socialize
and express herself as good as
outside of the courtroom.
Right. But she does her best, and she often wins cases. She has like a team behind her, a boss who believes in her, and there's a guy who works with her that is actually interested in her for some reason. Like he's enamored with her business. He's attracted to her. So basically, her career grows, and also her love life, her personal and love life grows, but not without these challenges. So it was pretty decent in my view. It was pretty cute. Yeah. It was actually the drama that made me get Netflix last year. No, not last year. 2022. Yeah. The summer of 2022. Because I was like, I would watch this every time at work during lunchtime. So it was a nice nice thing to binge. So I'll put it at decent. What about you?
I'll put that decent.
Right. I think most of these will be at decent, but we're going on. Do you remember this one? So next one now. What is it? What's the name of it? Because It's My First Life. So it's a drama. I think you did watch it, man. It's a drama where this woman, she lives with her brother, but her brother got his girlfriend pregnant, so she has to move out and find a new place. So the place that she finds is of a man. He's like a grump. She's not grumpy, but he's very to himself, and the only thing he has is a cat. So he has this house, and he's like, I am going to buy this house for my parents because it's really my life's work. I want to just buy this house. I've been working basically to be able to buy it for my father. So she said, okay, you need a place to stay, so I'll be a tenant. So now they have to this is actually a marriage contract drama, wherein they have to act like they're married in order for his father
to give him the wealth,
to give him the house.
And by the way, that happens a lot in these dramas.
Yeah, it does.
But the way in which they bring it together most time is so creative that you don't feel like you're watching the same thing over and over. In most of the drama, but in some of them you can feel like, watch this already.
I will get to that honestly.
Don't judge me, guys. I need to drink my soup, guys.
She just bothered at me. Oh my. So it was pretty good. I think I watched it twice, but for me, rewatch has to be like 2 times, 3 times. But in this case, it was pretty good for the time it was out.
Yeah, and some of them we're not gonna stay long on.
Yeah.
If we don't warrant it, because we have quite a few to go through.
So decent. Yeah. So this is the older one, named Blood, with Kui's son and Anjehan.
Yeah.
So Kumi's son is from Boys Over Flowers, which incidentally is the next one to come. She's a doctor, and the male lead, he is a vampire apparently.
Vampire,
but he's a very skilled doctor as well. He's very old and whatever. So he's actually on the board of directors, and he becomes. No, he is introduced as like this guy, this rich guy, but he's actually a doctor, and he comes into the hospital to help heal patients or whatever. But he tries to hide his nature, his
nature, which is he's a vampire, but he is not an evil vampire.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes sense. He's there to help instead of destroy.
And you think that he'd be invulnerable to, like he'd be very. Like he has some sort of resolve, like there's a code where he has to follow, but there's often times where he puts himself in danger because someone else knows of his nature.
But the thing is, he also have an awkward personality. You understand? I watched it once. I don't think I'll watch it again, but while I was watching it, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The way in which they put it together and all of that, and the way in which, even with the girl, that he tries to be humane, and
she brings up his humanity.
His humanity,
which we've seen. But again, when you're watching Kdramas, it's really about how they form the romance of it all. It's a really slow burn,
and that's what makes it so interesting. That's what makes, for me, the reason why I love the K-drama so much is this. One of the main attributes is that you take time to know the partner, and they build that intimacy that have nothing to do with jumping into bed like the American movies.
Exactly.
And they have this connection that they build. And honestly, even though it's movie, when I look into it, and for a person being in the church perspective, that's what I think even most young people should allude to. Because when you get to know the person in such a way without physical attraction or physical contact, it is better for you down the road, even when you get married, because you have that unspoken bond, and you get that a lot from the Korean movies, and I like that. It's like how we deal with courtship in the real world. You're talking and all of that without the touching, you know.
Exactly.
It's interesting.
That's why we like it. That's why we like Kdramas, because that really got me into it before high school.
There is classes in most of them.
And we're gonna get so.
But there's a story behind it. It's fascinating, you know, kind of fascinating.
So with Blood now, I'm wondering if I should change not art to forgettable, because I liked it, but I don't remember it being that enticing. I haven't rewatched it.
I think they got married in real life.
They did. Oh, and that's another story. They got married in real life, but it was pretty toxic. And it was like the female in the relationship wasn't as.
So you see, sometimes in these drama, the chemistry online, guys,
they make them
so good that they fall in love.
In life.
In these dramas, they fall in love coming together playing these stories. But then in real life, you know, to take it from the drama and to live it in real life, you have to do. Because dramas are pretend too, so you have to do. So it's not easy.
How long does that love really last?
Yeah.
So, what would you put it in? Decent, forgettable?
I put it in decent. It's not forgettable. It's just that I choose not to watch it again.
Yeah, it's decent. Alright, so we have the one that nearly started it all. Boys Over Flowers.
Boys Over Flowers.
Now this drama, you must have heard us talk about it from like the first video. That started it all for me. That's when I realized, okay, I'm in this game forever.
I'm gonna stick to this. You can go ahead, cause
no, you do.
Honestly, for me, boys overflow as an adult and a married woman, while they are young people who are transitioning from high school into university. I find it rich, and it's a love and hate situation. And I think I tend to be drawn to movies that there's love and hate. Like, oh my God, I can stand him. I can stand her. She makes me want to pull out my hair. Or he makes me want to crawl in my skin.
Yeah. The cliche is like, the first woman that ever hit me.
Yeah. Because
she's not like other girls in a good way.
This is a guy that is an ear, of course.
You
know, right? But he seemed so arrogant. But his arrogance is a cover-up for the tenderness that he does possess, for his vulnerability.
I think he really had that agony because of his mother.
Exactly. In his family, to show your vulnerability is a sign of weakness. So he used his arrogance and his wealth to cover all of that. But yeah, meeting up on this young lady now in high school, at the top of the top, the best.
Yeah, they're all in high school at this point. He's a senior, she's a junior.
Yeah, but they're right. So, and it's in like, it's a situation wherein nobody really tells him the truth or have the guts to let him know that, look, you're not all that, you know, or he was one of them who would be boisterous if you should step to him and give him the truth. But of course, he was bullying this young lady's friend, because the young lady's friend accidentally stepped on his shoe. Now, in real life, we maybe can associate with this in some form or way. It's just like the clock situation.
Yeah, he was basically asserting his dominance because his family owned the school. He's technically the informal head of the school. And they're called F4. So there's four of them. There's Goodrum Pure. I can't remember their names.
I can't remember all their names.
But I'll put them up. There's Goodrum Pugh, and then he has friend, I think Jihan. And then there's two others. So there's a Casanova, there's one that's kind of reserved, but he's like the comic relief sometimes.
And a karate specialist.
Yes. They're all
and he is the money bag.
Yeah, all of them have money.
Bro.
Yeah, but
because everybody else kind of bow down to him, because in their society money speaks.
Yeah.
And since there are the, what do they call it, conglomerates, leaders. You know, understand? But yeah, here comes this young lady now. She was new to the school. You would say that she don't belong there because her parents couldn't afford to, but because of it's like a scholarship. But I don't want to give the whole story, because if you're going to watch it, you need to be surprised.
But based on how we talk about it.
But to be honest, this day now, she and her best friend, they were out on the lawn.
Mom, yeah, give a story.
So basically, he stepped to her and, you know, and because the girl come in the defense of her friend, not saying too much, and he didn't know that he was going to encounter this young lady who is not afraid to step back to him and say, it was an accident. Step to him and say, it was an accident. What's your problem? Don't you know how to behave like a human or what have you? So he found it. Who is this girl? Strange.
But we don't want to paint out too much of the scene.
Yeah.
Basically, in a land of people, in a school of people that always fear him and just don't think, they basically spread the red. They like, he literally parts the red sea when he goes into the school. If you look at him, if you don't have money or if you're not above him, which is very rare,
he creates a buzz.
Right. So she's the first one that's not afraid of him, and he likes that in her.
Yeah.
She's literally not like the others. She knows her place, she knows her background, she's confident in herself.
In her skin.
But she has to. But as they come together, unavoidably, at first he's the antagonist, but they they start to have a relationship, and basically she becomes a friend, and
we have escape too.
And she actually starts to fall in love with his best friend, actually, because he was nice to her and always. He would basically pick up the pieces whenever good he would bring.
Soulmate, if you call it so.
Soulmate or whatever. But.
So you have the husband, I have the soulmate.
Oh yeah, give it too much.
Oh, okay.
So basically, it's one of the best K-dramas ever. It's from 2009, and I don't watch dramas.
It's one of my favorite up until to date, and I'm a big woman. But I think there's a lesson there for everybody.
So I think it goes to show that this goes in absolutely the golden standard.
Ding, ding, ding.
First one too. Alright.
And it's boys overflow.
Look like this look have to be like a part 2 video because
Yeah.
honestly we'll go through, but
But we need to, some of them we'll just skip right through too.
yeah, some of them will skip through. Alright, I might have to skip through this one, which is cheese in a chop, or we could easily rank
Yeah,
it
just
down.
easily. I would say it have something, but I don't watch
I don't remember.
Forgettable in a
Forgettable.
sense. Forgettable.
It's been a long
kind
time.
of weak.
And
I remember it, but it's weak. It's not something that we want me to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I don't
but
remember
it paves the way. It paves the way for
for
some
the earlier
of the
drama.
ones
It's
that
an
we
earlier
love.
drama, like 2015 and so.
Yeah.
And the plot line, sometimes they go ring around it and it takes a while.
And it ends stupid. I thought it ended stupid. It needed a part 2.
So watch if you want to find out, or just go to the other ones that are right.
Your taste may be different.
So we have another Leaving Who drama. So actually Leaving Who was in Boys Over Flowers. Another Leaving Who drama is City Hunter. So I'm gonna do the summary and then you're gonna say what you rank it at and I'll agree.
Yeah.
Alright, so the summary, City Hunter, he was wronged, I think, and when he was young, I think his parents died or something, so a man took him in. He's actually an assassin or an old soldier. He was a soldier, the father figure of the lead character. So he becomes City Hunter. He really does, he's like the Robin Hood of the city, of the city. So he's a City Hunter, meaning that he's like the modern Robin Hood that really unveils wrongdoings of the conglomerates, of the politicians, of the Korean society. And a girl now, the female lead, she's actually a security agent at Blue House, which is basically the White House of Korea. Blue House. So like, she is a security guard at Blue House. She's always wanted to be since her father was as well, and she thinks she can be a very good person, a very good security guard, because she does karate and so forth, martial arts. So basically they fall in love, and he becomes his undercover ID is like a specialist at Blue House.
He's
where
with the computer. Because he was trained for this.
he was trained to intercept the Blue House because there's a lot of white collar criminals there. So he really puts out the crimes to the world and get them in prison. So basically social justice.
Cleaning up, you know.
Yes. So what would we rank this? Another Leaving
I
Who
would
drama?
rank it at a header. It's one of
Golden
those-
Standard?
Of course, it's not forgettable. Matter of fact, I need to watch it again.
You sure it's not on rewatch? Like rewatchable?
Rewatchable.
It's rewatchable. Not gonna lie.
Because he had
but then
to clean
again-
up white collar criminal
Yeah.
crimes and all of those. It's nice, and he's young. He have style. What would I say? Him have class, him have style. Him have a swag in doing it.
Yeah, like he's Leaving Who, he always has an arrogance.
Swaggy.
He's like my favorite K-drama actor of all
And because
time.
in real life he really can fight, he can do what do you call it?
Yeah,
Martial arts.
most I think what them do when the Korean families have them children, they make them do everything, make them good at everything. Martial arts.
Trust me, he is
Singing, dancing.
Swagalicious.
So yeah, you know what? Almost all of his dramas go on Golden Standard. So Golden
especially maybe from 1 to 20.
yeah.
But it's alright, you'll be the judge of it.
Yeah, top 10 for sure. Oh, we watch so
Top
much.
10 is so difficult to find in this.
It's either Golden Standard or on rerun.
It could go in both categories, to be honest.
I'm
So
changing
put it
rewatch
in
to
golden. Well, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So we have Coffee Prince.
I watched it so many times.
Okay, in one line, in one sentence. No, in 2 sentences.
And it's an early drama too.
In 30 seconds, talk about the drama. 30 seconds.
Alright, so basically Coffee Prince is this young lady wherein she wanted to work into this. Well, first of all, I think she was challenged that she couldn't be that which she wanted to do. So she wanted to prove that she herself could do as well as a man could. You understand? So there was this coffee shop, right, that only the guys were allowed. And of course you always have a child boy in this in this situation. So you wanna go ahead? 30 seconds.
30 seconds, Papa, stop you. But in a one line.
In one line, I would say it's Golden Standard and watchable, rewatchable.
So So you say rewatchable?
It's a girl dressing up like a man to fit into a particular.
Yeah, but nothing too risky. Or
No,
anything.
nothing risky.
Basically,
she
her
is a girl, but just a disguise to get the employment. So she have to follow through with it. But there's a little risky part of it wherein
It's just for comedy.
It's romantic comedy. So the guy, which is what do you call it? Chibol.
Chibol.
Alright, you say it.
Chibol.
Right. He started to have feelings. He is not funny or anything, but he started finding himself having feelings for this young guy, for this girl. But because she disguised as a man,
he feels confused.
He feels confused, and he started not to do so well because I said, I know I am not gay, you know. And not that he looked down on the word or anything, but he knows he loves women. So when he found out now that she was a woman, he was hurt. It became clear. Of course, they pursued the relationship, but he was kind of hurt. So it's beautiful. Watch it.
Rewatchable.
And it goes to show. You know,
Rewatchable.
Rewatchable.
Okay. So Crash Landing on You. That's a popular Netflix one, but I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I think I finished.
You didn't finish it?
Yeah.
Oh, you liked it?
I liked it.
They're actually married in real life as of last year.
Yeah, they're married.
And they have a child actually.
See, my they fell in love once.
I hope it now, because that's a child, but you have a child now, so.
Right.
Anyway.
So it's basically a soldier and a civilian.
Yeah, a soldier. He's stationed in North Korea, and she's a rich
and
woman.
the woman is a rich one in this set.
But she accidentally lands in North Korea, and now in North Korea it's very stringent. There's not a lot of.
So do you call her a child girl?
Chebol. It's still Chebol. I think Chebol is like a neutral term for rich person.
A rich person.
So I have the shirt that I'm not full on Korean, but I know some.
Yeah, it's the South Korea against the other side. So she was on a parachute, like she's one of those women who believe that she can do just about anything that a man can do. Of course, she was the head of the company, and you know that don't happen a lot in those rich conglomerates in Korea. So, but she was the one who could manage the company and everything. So she wanted to travel and have fun and what have you. She was versatile. So she was on her parachute going over a particular hill or a country, but then she landed in what is that North Korea? North Korea, and that's like they had a war base and everything, and so she was in danger, to be honest, because there were what do you call the thing that they said that can blow place. Dynamite, bomb, and whatever.
So it was a very dangerous country.
It was dangerous. So
and I think they were like stationed to protect the city at that time.
Right. I know women didn't belong on the camp and everything. So of course the soldier guy, he put his life on the line to protect her and to get her back to South Korea. But it was good. All in all, he went there and they fall in love and.
So what do you call it? Decent.
It's decent.
It's decent.
Yeah.
So we have a similar. Whoa, I like how these are just set up.
Lined up.
Wait. Okay. So I like how there is a similar setup right here. So what Crash on You is indecent.
Yeah.
So now we have the Descendants of the Sun, which is another soldier one, but it's much more lighthearted.
You take it away.
All right. So full speed ahead. A woman, she's a doctor. Man, he's a soldier.
Yes.
She is stationed to go to a country. I think it's Iraq.
It's Iraq.
I think it's to help. It might not be Iraq, but
the soldier.
But a eastern country like that.
Yeah.
So they fall in love. But it's like a very romantic comedy, and even the second leads are very enjoyable to watch. Because the second lead is also his best friend who's a soldier, and his girlfriend or on and off girlfriend who's also a soldier. But she was actually to be betrothed. She was supposed to, I think she was dating the female lead as a backstory, but they're friends and it's all good. It's all funny. But there sometimes there'll be some sort of friction because in his line of work he'll be moving from place to place, and when she's in danger, right? So it's a very hard time. And we have
and because he's good at what he does in the army, he's always deployed to the most dangerous places.
and he's like the leader, the head of his squad.
The head of the squad. And then she's also the head of the
doctors who are stationed there.
Goes in to take care of the wounded soldiers. So it's a good union, but the chemistry is top of the notch.
Yeah, what name? Song Joong Ki,
Yeah,
very good.
Very good.
I can't remember her name either, but they were actually married in real life, but it's another divorced couple. And then he remarried to another person who
I think falling in love on set is dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
It's risky.
The first case I hear of, when I was young, the first case I hear of somebody like remarrying a co-star was with Twilight. Not remarrying, like engaged to.
Yeah.
Like the first
Having
one I was
a real relationship was
no, the first one I was
right.
knowledgeable of, like when I realized that movies started actually like marrying each other. The first
was
couple Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart, but they were only engaged because she broke up.
Yeah, I think they would have survived if it wasn't for the paparazzi.
I don't know.
Or maybe not, because
It's
she
always
took a turn in life.
It's always a paparazzi.
The other side.
But the citizens.
I think Robert Pattinson was too much of a gentleman for her too.
Well, we never really know into their lives. It's really on screen.
According to what we hear in the media, but at the end of the day, it goes to show that the chemistry in these movies is no
it's
joke.
strong.
It's strong.
So we're going to put Descendants of the Sun at Golden Standard, rewatchable.
Golden Standard and rewatchable, but Golden Standard. Because if it's Golden Standard, you will want to see it again.
Yeah, well, I think I didn't rewatch it mostly 2 times.
Myself.
Alright, so we want to have a skip through some.
Yeah.
But I want to get some. The only row.
To the good ones.
The only row that's not that don't anything is Awadis, the ones that we don't like. So what are the ones here that we might not like?
Alright, go through some.
But there's so many good ones.
Just let us backtrack instead
So
of taking all the good ones.
here's a recent one named My Demon.
Nah.
I might be put on blast for this, but I don't like the drama.
I don't like it.
Like I see it as
have to do with demons.
it's not even really with K-dramas because they're kind of what you call it, conservative. They don't really delve heavily into how evil people are. Well, nothing Korean romance dramas. There could be other dramas for that, but nothing like the K-drama realm. Yeah. So basically, he is a 900-year-old spirit or person, demon, and he basically gives signs contract with people in the sense where you want to save a life, then something has to be given in return. So if you want to save this person or this daughter that's dying, you have to give something. You have to give your life in return. Or basically, after like 5 years, he'll come back and say, "Okay, I've come to collect the debt." Like he's like a Grim Reaper more than a demon. They should just call him Grim Reaper.
Fireborn Panda one, them. I don't like it.
But anyway, it's like the leads are like dolls. They're like, I don't see the real chemistry. There's cute moments. But I was watching episode 9 the other day. Like that's the first time them kiss. And then like 5 minutes later, them in the bed. I'm like, what?
And by the way, the girl is not even a demon. She's like a human.
She is a rich person.
So,
I like her story.
Now.
I like her story. She was adopted by this rich elderly woman whose parents died in a car contract. So her parents died in a car accident, and she was the grandmother or the person that adopted her. He was working at her company, so she adopted him, and then later on in the episode, she dies. But before that, she said she want again another marriage contract. She wanted her to marry someone in order to inherit the business, because that adopted grandmother basically gave her the business, while all the rest of the family now they're just trying to fight, or they're like, we're not even trying to fight. They're like upset that she gets it all, although they know that she had a stronger connection to the elderly woman. But here's the thing: the family, I don't see enough menacingness from her. Like in Ears, we need to go to Ears next. I'll show you a real one.
This demon thing and
Mom, just because the title says My Demon, there's not really evil stuff.
I know. It's just,
I think the name is just something to trigger people into watching it.
Want to see what's about.
But that's I have 8 years under my belt with K-drama. The title is not a title alone can't entice me. Good looking people alone can't entice me. So it wasn't enough to keep my attention, and I don't love it. So I felt it could have cut more. Maybe I tried to change.
Story, it don't connect because we don't deal with demon.
The demon is not the moral of the story, but we're just saying it's not that.
I'm just messing around.
It's not up to our.
Kind of, but I'm kind of serious.
It's not up to our caliber or whatever. It's just something to put on, but after a while, I never like it. So I just cut it, and it's soon finished.
Yeah. So that one can go and file first.
It's the Awadis. That's
Awadis. It's in the Awadis category.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So we're putting My Demon into the Awadis category. We don't really look. Alright, so let's put Ears. This is the real one. This is the last one where you get to be like all Don't take your time with explaining, but let's go.
Yeah, ears, it's another conglomerate type of thing.
Chebal.
Yeah, to me, I haven't
conglomerate. Chebal.
Yeah. So it is the thing wherein it's a lot of rich people, coming together, classing where each other fits, and those who are at the rank, they kind of use the others and all of that. But in the light of all of that, you have the teenagers, you have the young people that are trying to fit and trying to find where they fit in society. And in doing so, there comes the big word, love. Falling in love and all of that. So this one is falling in love with that one where the parent wouldn't approve of, and because I don't fit in the society wherein they will be graduating from university to take over. So it poses a problem wherein they're finding out that even their parents, where they're at in life, in their love life, being miserable. So they end up being miserable parents to them because they had to choose who their love interest would be because of classism and wealth.
Yeah, so basically,
and they didn't want to really fall into that situation.
So they're trying to make a different choice.
They're trying to make a different choice and to somewhat change it around. So it's a struggle. I'm gonna say it's a real struggle doing it. It is.
So basically, the parents are a reflection of the kids, and they choose to live how they did. But also the kids, it's like the youth that their parents wish that they had the hope and the bravery to actually choose what they want to do in their life. So basically, it's another living hood drama, and we have Park and Hee. This is like this couple or this
Power
K-drama. Best chemistry, best banter, best story on both sides. You're not bored. Even the supporting characters, they're very interesting. Yeah, it's really golden standard.
Love and hate, wherein helping the guy to tone down to become more like a human than a man. It's good.
Yeah, so Tan, he is of the Chebal family.
Yeah.
What's her name? Chansung. She is from a poor family. Her mother,
the lower class.
Her mother is
a helper.
Right. Her mother actually works for his family, and his mother specifically. So he's a bastard son.
Yeah. Born out of wedlock.
Yeah. He is the second.
Jesus. Sorry.
He's the second son of the head of that family, and the first son now is from a different wife. The first wife. So basically, the rich man had him with a second woman who was his mistress, who became his second wife. And like his brother doesn't want anything to do with him because of so and so.
And of course, let me explain something. In that family, which in their society, because of classism, that second wife is not. She is not noticeable. She's not accepted by society because the situation in which she fall in, and because they're so high ranked, even though she's married to him, she's living as kind of a mistress. So she's in the home, but only those within the family know of her. The outside world, she could not be acknowledged. So she goes through hell also. But that within itself is another part of the story that you need to check.
I remember now why she is kept in the house. She is a mistress. She's not married.
The man did not. The man was separated,
because he's had two wives. One with the first wife died. The second wife has no children. So like both the first son and the second son hate the second wife.
Yeah.
And then the lead son's mother now she is a mistress, so she just stays in the home.
So even though she's in the home and she have the man's heart, no one knows about her but the family.
She doesn't have the father, so she just did it because she had a son for him.
Yeah, but in all honesty, he truly loved her, but because she started to rebel because she wanted more, and it became antagonizing for him. He didn't know how to place her anymore.
Yeah, so he does that too.
It took life and death for him to realize that she's the one. And it took, just to summarize.
It's not about Kim Tan, it's about Kim Tan's father.
I know. Remember Kim Tan's father, no? Remember when she wanted to leave him, he would not allow her to leave him. Well, and that is how the story comes into bomb now, wherein the helper becomes the best friend. And Falcon, whose side of the family now, which is the lower class of society, is literally teaching them how to love or how to become humans within their
which is most
So it's a great moral. There's a good teachable
Yeah.
moment in a great teachable moment in that story.
So I say that it definitely
beautiful
goes into
movie.
Golden Standard. It goes right beside Boys of Flowers.
Right beside. And it's the same lead. It's
Same
the same
lead.
head lead from Boys of
Lee Min-ho.
Lee Min-ho.
But
He's
to
a
switch,
good actor.
to switch things up again, you can have a good actor, good actress, but the storyline is not encapsulated.
Right. But
So we
he
have-
does get captured. He did.
So now
He's
we
versatile.
have Eternal Monarch, which is his latest
Ah,
K-drama.
Yeah.
So that came out during. I'm gonna say all of it. I just ran.
Yeah.
I just ran.
Yeah, you yeah. Right?
It wasn't awesome. He was
Really?
like a king of a alternate dimension of Korea, right? So it's like a thing where it's two worlds, but
Meet.
so two dimensions and two people meet and cross over. But like in this dimension now, there's duplicates of a person. So in this person, so let's basically in this life you could be a prince. In the next life, you're like a grocery worker.
Right.
So it's a problem where there's people switching over, pretending to be each other.
So which one is more beneficial to them? They want to
Yeah.
run that life.
But the connection between the lead and the girl, she's actually in Cheese in the Truck.
She's in the truck.
That we had put earlier. I can't remember her name though. Kim Go-eun, yeah.
Bingo.
So yeah, she's like a news reporter, I think.
Yeah.
Or a police officer, journalist.
She's journalist in one and a police officer in the other.
I don't think she's the only. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
she was
gosh,
a police
I don't remember.
officer in the modern times, in the switch world. She was mostly trying to escape.
Something happened where she was
She
young.
was a thief
When she was
in
young.
the switch world.
Yeah, I think so.
She was a
So
thief.
basically, if you're good in one, you're bad in the
You're
other.
bad in the
Or
other.
that's what it seems to be. Because not everybody's evil in both sections. So basically, it's a thing of like a double life. It's a thing where he and her, I think he enters her world, and because he's not of that world, he has no information. She enters his world, and she has no information of being there, whatever. Basically, her identity is just a face card of the thief who actually is like her. But basically, they fall in love. There's a lot of world
But the chemistry wasn't strong at
And
all.
I find the
Because there was too
chemistry-
much. It wasn't the actor's fault, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's more like the writer. There was too much going on between the two worlds.
And the storyline was a bit even me trying to
Yeah, it took a time.
even me trying to
grasp
talk about
it.
it, it's kind of wishy-washy. Like I can't remember concretely.
I remember, but it's just
Forgettable.
weak.
It's sadly
You know?
forgettable.
They have this portal in the bamboo walk, and
I was picturing that too, but I didn't even know how to.
and then
Describe
still
it.
moving along. This was one of his worst ones, yeah. But it wasn't the actor's
It wasn't bad,
fault.
but it wasn't.
It wasn't bad either.
I only remember
wasn't
because
tight.
he's in it.
It wasn't that because then it become a thing where he have to hunt down must his uncle. And his
Yeah.
uncle turned out to be demon in both worlds.
Like
He's trying to
Batman.
catch him
Mhm.
to keep him under control for both worlds to run
I
in
feel like there's so
harmony.
many interesting plots.
Yeah, but it's
But
too
there-
much going
There
on.
was too much. Maybe if I rewatch it,
And it wasn't tied properly. Sorry, baby.
maybe if I rewatch it, I'll understand it. We were watching it week to week because there was a first
Episode.
drama he did after his military service, so we were on
Gingham,
hype.
yeah. He did a Gingham.
No,
movie, but-
Gangnam ID, but that was like a movie. No, that's not ID, not Gangnam ID.
Yeah,
That's a
now
different
go
thing.
another one there.
But anyway, I said it was kind of forgettable.
Now go down there.
It was kind of forgettable, and it
It's
hurts.
forgettable because I will never listen. Lee Min-ho is one of my favorite Korean actors, and when I tell you that I will not watch back that drama we just spoke about, I will not. It's confusing. I can't. The man have so much natural skills and ability that could have played out in that movie, and he didn't get
Yeah, I
to
think
showcase his ability.
But I think because he got older as well, maybe that's why he wasn't as physical. But we're
it's
just
not his fault.
it's not really his fault. But maybe they wrote a role and he had to just
They were
assimilate
trying to
it.
fit him right into a different role, but never capture Baba.
Yeah.
Never work out.
Because where you go sit down with him, like, you know,
Yeah.
anyway, so forgettable. We all have our good and bad times. So we'll have to go in our last 3 right now because this is getting long. And we want to really just,
Cut it out.
we'll have to have a mixed bag of drama.
Yeah, some of them can flip through, just ranking.
Alright, so, you say one we just ranking, you say?
There's some that can just rank.
Alright, oh my ghostess, rank.
Yeah. It can go on, but
What is it? Decent?
Decent.
Forgettable?
it's not forgettable, but
Decent.
it's decent.
Alright, another one we can just rank. Memories of Alhambra.
It can rank too. Just rank because
Forgettable?
it's forgettable. There was too much with the hunting, like
It was Park Shin-hee and a guy from Crash Landing. It was like a video game thing where it was similar to Eternal Monarch.
Eternal Monarch.
In the sense where you're switching
It's
worlds.
still on it too long.
Forgettable.
Forgettable.
Hush. The K2. That was basically Sister Hunter with Bash. It was basically, it was good.
Copy.
No, not K2, Healer.
Oh,
Sorry.
Healer. Oh,
Healer.
Healer's good. Come on. Healer is like, oh my god. And that star is so similar to him in Rome.
Yeah.
Flexible, swaggy,
Mm-hmm.
techie, good on technology. Oh
Yes,
my
but
God.
here's the funny thing. It's the same female lead and basically a similar
It's like them and Emily Lee
It's like City Hunter.
He got it though. He got it.
It's basically a copy and paste a City Hunter. So it's good. It's rewatchable.
And it's good that it wasn't awful.
It was
That we
awful.
will be talking about.
Yeah.
Good.
It's similar to City
Can I
Hunter.
watch again? I'm gonna from before chicks.
But I put it on rewatchable. And it's right under City Hunter. Look how that works. Alright, so the next one. Another actress from the same City Hunter and Healer. We have What's Wrong Secretary King.
Oh, that was a good one.
It was a good
That
one.
was a real. That movie, I think it made me cry.
Drama. Yeah, in summary,
Made me
basically, she's his secretary. She's been working with him for 19 years or 10 years. And basically, he really can't live with her.
Personality?
No, that's the purpose.
He don't know how to fit in.
No, he's
I don't know
very,
how to explain.
Secretary King, the main lead. He's a rich guy, obviously, and she's his secretary. But she's like his
personal assistant.
yeah,
Everybody.
she's his right hand
She's
woman.
everything.
So everything that he needs done, she gets it done. But like she's like, I want to quit now. I want to live my life. I have enough in
it's
savings.
tiring for her.
I have enough in savings. I can just live my own life now and just be whatever I want. So he's like, what's wrong with Secretary King? Why is she leaving me? My life is falling apart. So basically, in trying to keep her there or keep her or change her mind, he becomes in love with her. So he tries, but he first tries to show more appreciation because he thinks, oh, maybe she doesn't feel appreciated. Maybe I should shower her with appreciation. But
She's overworked.
She's overworked. So the appreciation turned into love, and they both really does.
They fit each other.
It's really a nice drama.
Yeah.
And it's based off like a webtoon. Most of these are based on like manhwa or mangas.
So she's more of a wife and a soulmate to him than a second
anybody else.
thing here. So
Yeah.
he couldn't afford to lose her. He just needed to show his vulnerability and let her know that look, I need you.
Alright, mommy Jesus.
I'm trying to edit it out.
No, of course not. So it's either golden to or rewatchable.
Hello there. I love.
So let's golden standard rewatchable, which is I like it.
Rewatchable, because I think I will watch it again. It's been so long.
Yeah, rewatchable. Strong Woman Dobong Soon.
Lord, this is my love and hate.
Really?
The thing is
Dobong
that
Soon is not the second one that come out. Dobong Soon.
I know
With the guy
she's
from here.
funny. She's
From All My
funny.
Bosses.
She's strong, but when she act like a man, it turns me off.
She
When
doesn't act like a
when she
man.
suck out her teeth and
Oh, what you talking about?
oh, it's not the strong woman, Governson.
The one she act okay. I
You
think you're
explain
mixing
it,
up.
can me know
She's
me
very
understand.
cute and
Yes,
short
she is.
and like she's very cute and short, but she has a superpower.
Mhm.
The women in her family have incredible strength. There's like
Right.
no way to scale it. So like if anybody step to her, and whereas if you're a man or you're
She
me,
behave unkept.
she don't behave unkept.
It's my-
You're mixing up weightlifting fear.
Oh, my
Come here,
yeah, I'm
come
sorry. It's weightlifting, because the one with weightlifting also have to
Alright, I'll put them side by side so we can rock them at the
Yeah,
same time.
maybe I can watch it again, because honestly, all I'm envisioning is the weightlifting girl.
The weightlifting there.
Strong woman bounce soon. Strong woman, strong. It's not. I know the name of the movie. I know I watch it. Strong woman bounce. Explain it, Jamie. Let me see.
Right, so Strong Woman Dobong Soon, she wants a job, right? And
Yeah.
the job that she was actually walking by a construction site, and there were some people who were really mean to her.
Yeah.
Or this man was saying, "Get out of my way."
Oh, she can fight.
So like she can fight.
Yeah,
But
I
if
remember that.
if she hurts someone that doesn't deserve it, she'll lose
She
her
lose
power.
her power,
So
yeah.
that's how her mom lost her power, basically. So basically,
Yeah, I remember.
she becomes a bodyguard for this for this rich tech guy. I was a rich guy in Korean dramas.
Yeah.
But he's like very sweet and charismatic and funny. So like he saw her beating up these construction guys the other day. Not construction guys, they were like gangs.
They were
like debt collector people. So
tax collectors, but they beat up people to get their
So she was like beating them up and he was like, oh, I need to get this as my bodyguard. So basically, and it's actually a love triangle. Because the girl that she likes, the police officer.
Oh, that's the one that do the remake of in Chinese, yeah.
Not in Chinese, in Korean, but later on. It was later last year.
Oh, the one that I was watching.
Yeah, Namsumbo.
It's nice. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's really nice. I would say, honestly, I would say Golden Standard.
Yeah, I can fit in both quality because
this is like the real romantic comedy that you can never get bored of.
Yeah, and it's good to know in Korea, this is a big thing when a woman can play a man's role. And she was the head of the security team for that reason.
She wasn't the head, she was like very close in. But she wanted to make a game, really. She wanted to make a game at his company, and she realized that she had to go up the ladder. So she said, "Okay, I'll be his bodyguard, then he'll let me go on a project."
She's good.
Yeah. So weightlifting fair now.
Loves. She unkept, man. She suck out her teeth in the wrong places.
She was tomboy. She's a weightlifter.
So she's cute. If you want a good love.
She's a weightlifter. She has to build up body mass in order to lift the weights or anything. She's really tall. So it's at a college basically. Yeah. She's a weightlifter. The love interest. He's a swimmer, but they both have like their strong points and their difficulties. They actually knew each other when they were younger because she was very chubby, very fat.
Yeah.
And he used to call her, "Hey Fatso, what's up?" But it wasn't like a bully. He was just saying, "Hey Fatso, what's up?" And she was kind of offended by that. So she never
liked. I don't know if she hated him.
I think maybe she did like him, but he embarrassed her, so she stopped liking him. But then so when they see each other again as college students, they fall in love. But it's very funny and very refreshing. I've rewatched this like almost 4 times. Yeah. This must be the one I've rewatched the most. Alright, we'll have to end this video somewhere. So I'm thinking, where should we end
fast enough. We need to run through some of them when I make it. We can maybe.
Alright, ones that when I make it. Did you watch Vincenzo?
No.
It was okay. So
you decide where to put it.
I think Forgettable sound too hard. I put it at decent. But it's on like the last. It's on the middle line of decent and forgettable. It's decent. The ones that were okay, Gangnam ID. My Gangnam ID.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. The tail wash to get it.
Yeah. So what? Decent? Decent. A lot of decent dramas here. The ones that you already watched The Great Seducer or what name?
Yeah. I've slipped through it.
Forgettable maybe. For me it was okay, but
I don't remember it.
Forgettable / okay. I'll put that though. King of the Land, I don't think you did watch it, but there was no plan. There was no plan after a certain point. It was just feel good.
So what is?
She was basically she's like yeah. No what is, she's not so bad. It's forgettable. It's forgettable. What is this for? I can't finish watching it. But I did finish watching this closer to when I watched this, which was the Diva. Anyway. Another one, no, you'll talk about this for hours.
My Love from Another Star, that's the bomb.
Oh yes.
It's the bomb.
I don't want to tell you, it's great.
Golden Standard. Rewatchable.
Faith, The Good Doctor,
Golden Standard, rewatchable. Merciful Light Action. Yeah.
Before I did
it's a strong, deep love connection.
Yeah, it was a historical drama. One of the first historical dramas I watched that actually like. Alright.
That movie, let me start searching for a lot of different movies.
Yeah. No, it was Boys of Florida, Mr. But
it depends.
The K2 is like Healer and City Hunter, but decent or forgettable.
Forgettable, because I don't remember it.
Oh, Goblin.
Goblin is a good life after that movie. Remember he came back.
Yeah, but that was like way in the end.
Yeah, but he never died. He has his power. He's an old soul that from the ancient days that he died. His reincarnation.
He was like a warrior and he didn't die, but he nearly died in a battle, but he was saved. And ever since then he's been alive. But his sword, he said
he can travel.
There's a woman that when he meets her, he'll be able to take out the dagger out of It was a near-death experience, right? But the only person that can take out the dagger is a
without killing
woman.
him.
No, it will kill him.
Without killing him.
No, not with fire. It will. Like well, the person who told him was supposed to kill him if she takes out the sword.
Yeah, but she's the antidote to him. Okay.
But the thing that's kind of right.
But it's a good movie.
She was like 19.
I know what
She was like 19. He's like 1,000.
The second league and all that time, I know what you did.
No, the second league was kind of cute. I think Goblin was.
But it's a good movie.
It was a decent. I'm putting a rewatchable. I didn't watch it once 2 or 3 times. It was nice. It was
one
nice.
of the classics. It's good.
Oh my Venus, Golden Standard.
Oh, Golden Standard. If we start to tell you about this movie,
we're not gonna do this. This is a 3-hour video.
So that's a time for you to go and check it out.
You're Beautiful.
You're Beautiful is good too.
Decent.
Decent.
We're parking here again. Doctors, I would say decent. Parking here again. Faces to Love You. One night stand to get pregnant.
That I need to watch it again. Remind me.
Yes.
Faces to Love You.
Rewatch it.
That's one of the, you watch it so many times, man.
Full House.
Full House is good too. It's one of the earlier drama with Byron. What's her name? Byron.
Yeah.
He's a good actor too. That movie causes me to look up all the Byron movies.
So for you, Golden Standard?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again. I need some movie. I need a category to send me the rewatchable.
Master's Son.
Master's Son.
She can see ghosts. He's a hotelier, and he needs her to basically vanquish and let the ghosts have an unfinished business and leave. Basically help people who haven't left to have their unfinished
but I
business.
can't watch it again.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's kind of horror. But I wouldn't say I don't know.
I want to watch it again, but
it's decent.
It's deep. It's too deep.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. Oh, it made me cry once in
It made me bawl.
I like the ending.
I don't want to cry.
Heartstrings. It was.
Actually, was fun and the lighter side.
Okay, fun. Okay, I changed up forgettable to forgettable slash okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's okay not to be okay. Did you watch it?
Yeah, you told me to watch that movie, but I don't remember all of it because I think I didn't watch it to the end.
It was the same guy from Man from the Star.
It's not
I really
like
like
a
him.
movie. It's a good movie, just that somewhere along the line I forget to go back.
For me, I was watching when it came out and I fell off around the 10s for some reason. And
I meant to watch it so many times, but then I don't have the time.
I'm gonna put it at decent.
It's decent.
I'm gonna rewatch it one day. I need to watch it in its entirety. That's why that's why I try not to binge Kdramas week to week.
Week to week.
But yeah, it's good. Kill Me, Heal Me. So the guy from
Soldier Sub?
No, not Soldier Sub. The guy, you remember She Was Pretty? You know that one?
Yes.
And he's actually in that drama with her as well. The guy from What's Wrong, Charity.
Yeah. The name do ring a bell.
But in this, he's a second lead. But it was nice.
It's decent.
Decent. Oh no, decent. Alright, Legend of the Blue Sea. Jung Ji-hoon and Lee Min-ho. Jung Ji-hoon from Man from the Star. Lee Min-ho from.
I needed more from that movie.
I needed more.
It's nice though. If you want to laugh, you better watch this movie.
I hype this movie.
It's a good romantic.
I didn't hype this movie.
It's two good actors. So maybe the storyline never bring much chemistry.
Okay.
There wasn't much time for them to fall in love, but it's a good movie.
Also decent. I get big though. But it's a Lee Min-ho drama.
To the fact that these
I rewatched it,
yeah,
but it's decent. There's some that haven't aged well, or you just don't remember the plot. I don't remember full of.
I remember the plot.
My Lovely Samson. Golden Standard.
Oh, Golden Standard. That is one of the earlier ones that get me into the K-drama.
Yeah, she can't talk too much about it. Ooh,
yeah,
it's fine.
time is going. I can't go.
Yes, so Golden Standard. Really go to watch it. All the Golden Standard, you should watch it. Playful Case, another Lee Min-ho drama.
Oh, that was nice.
Rewatchable. I love it.
That's rewatchable.
And it's from the woman from Crash Landing on You.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no. That's Personal Taste, actually.
Personal Taste.
So, rewatchable.
It's rewatchable.
And then Playful Kiss now.
Playful Kiss is nice. It's one of those feel good dramas.
The second lead from Boys of Flowers, actually, who was the soulmate of again. Rewatchable?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Shopping King Louis.
That's good.
Decent.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The strong woman, Namsoon. Kang Namsoon.
Yeah,
it was okay. It was decent. It's not as good as the first one, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Decent. Suspicious Partner.
That's decent too. It's nice. I don't even remember all of it.
Yeah, like the lead, she accidentally got into a crime scene. Like she took off her glasses and she accidentally witnessed a murder.
Oh.
Because she had her glasses off, she couldn't really see it. But she became a suspect and then she ended up becoming a lawyer because that's what he was practicing to do. So the lead guy is he was a prosecutor, but he turned into an attorney. And then they have their own firm and a lot of chaos and whatever.
If you like lawyer movie, that's a good one.
Yeah, Water God now.
Water God is good. It's I won't watch it again. The end, I needed more from the end.
I don't want to say forgettable. It's okay, forgettable. And the last one, I don't remember you remember watching this, but
what name?
Who Are You? School 2015.
Nah.
I don't remember that.
I've never watched it, but to the fact that you put it there.
I put it so. I'm not sure, but there was one.
Forgettable and forgettable.
Forgettable.
Like forgetting.
Very.
But these are especially the ones that are rewatchable and high quality.
Yeah.
Golden standard.
Golden standard rewatchable.
You're gonna get hooked. It's nice.
Yeah.
I said that it's good.
Yeah.
You have class, you have style, you have drama, you have every little thing in them.
So guys, this is our tier ranking list.
Woo!
This is basically an hour-long video. I want them to chop this up or like post it one way.
You're gonna have.
Yeah, it's a special.
Yeah.
It's a New Year special for Conversation with Lead Ladies. It's a 1 hour special.
Check it out, all
Right.
the K-drama lovers, and if you're looking for something more than the American, most of the cheesy movies,
I think
these movies you can check.
I think K-dramas are really popular now, and because they become so popular, they become so mainstream. A lot of the mainstream qualities of American or mainstream television gets into K-dramas, which is why most of these dramas here are either decent, forgettable, or
what is this?
Honestly, I kind of put some shape on the Mighty one, but I never love it, and I was just so outraged. I think that's what made me want to make this video, because there's some popular ones that are not as good as the ones that came before.
Never watch it. Will not watch it because I don't play with
you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and once again, we're playing it.
Oh, it's
you're playing it. So yes, we finished our noodle, our seafood pate, and this was a good pate. Yeah. So
Happy New Year.
Yes.
Again.
Happy New Year.
To all of the person that love to watch, the Lee ladies.
Yes, and welcome to our channel.
Right, I would say welcome to all our subscribers.
Yes, our new subscribers.
No subscriber, you're now
a part of the Lee family.
Beautiful. So remember to like, share, and subscribe.
And
convince a friend.
Yeah, comment, share. Anybody, everyone, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And we are like at 1.8 or nearly 2,000 watch hours. We need more. We're gonna get there.
Happy birthday to Dante.
Oh,
that's Jordan's cousin.
By the time this video
my nephew in London.
Yes.
And big up Perisha, big up the family, Martina, and
and Kimani.
Of course. And the younger one too.
Oh, big up to our friends and family that watch our videos, and we hope that you enjoy. I hope you like the hair video that we did the other day. So like this has been 2 weeks. Mom will have to do it over soon for school, but yeah, we wanted to have a little video to start off the new year.
Yes.
And yeah, more exciting things to come, both on our channel with different series, different people, different perspectives, you know. And all in all, a very good time. So thanks for watching. This was Conversation with the Lee Ladies. Bye. Hasta vista. Annyeong.
It's yet to come. It's yet to come.
And now for our featured presentation.